Hello everybody and good morning! Morning, look at my hair. Look at my hair. Glad to see you all in here. I don't know why the point command doesn't work. We're gonna... I do think it's gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. Morning! Glad to see you all. We're gonna play the tournament. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we're gonna play the Redwood Cup with this crazy type of hair. And we're... We're gonna see ourselves playing all the divisions: rookie, pro, expert, master, and I'm just glad to be here. Nigel, welcome. Clutch Kick, welcome. Ader Smith, welcome. Yasin, thank you, bro. Welcome. Nick, welcome, mate. Christian, welcome in, everybody. Gel, welcome. Thank you for being here, Marty, as well. Mount CR, JD Simro, Sakalak, welcome, everyone. Let us just see why the command doesn't work on YouTube. I'm gonna take a look. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Much appreciated. We're over 200 people in there already. That's just so appreciated. We're gonna see Coop. Welcome, bro. Thank you so much. Aragon, Brian, welcome. Evo, welcome as well. Bailey, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? Streamlabs should be... Yeah, it is added. Okay, so I guess the command is gonna be working later on then, I guess. I don't know. Really, we'll see, I guess. So, yes. Yes, the Bandera Ball, guys, is wind 5, side spin 2, power 1. It is. So, Pelado, I do need a haircut, I do believe. Haven't really fixed myself. It was back to preschool for Amelia this morning, so we went up early. Now we have our cleaning lady here cleaning. So if you hear the vacuum cleaner or something like that, then let me know and see if I can do something with the sound. Freddy, thank you so much. Summer vacation soon. Too right, mate. You know, this is my last week as well, and I do have 3 weeks off. I'm not gonna be completely off, but I'm gonna be, at least during the off weeks, I most likely won't be doing much more. So, Basso, welcome. Chris, Alex Ryan, welcome. Virginia, welcome. GC Jones. Yeah, buddy, you know, I felt I can mention that as well, because that was kind of a big thing. For those that do want to read, I put out a statement on Facebook. I thought it was time to actually say something. I usually don't respond to silly stuff, but, you know, in that post you can see me, obviously admitting to the mistakes that I've been doing in the past. You can follow everything really what happened from 2017 up to today to give you some type of context. I don't believe that those people that already dislikes me is going to see it differently, because that's just how it is. But personally, I felt the need to those of you that are true followers and supporters to know where I stand in that, and I totally agree with that. I could have done stuff better. I'm not taking that, and I do want to obviously apologize to anyone that got affected. For me, my focus has always been to make better content, and that is obviously something that I've learned the hard way to do. So yeah. So I do appreciate each and everyone's support. I do hope that we can just move on from that. If anyone do have any questions, just send an email or something like that. So we're just going to get started here in rookie, I think. So Team Tommy streamers, everyone, exclamation mark team, and to get all the what is it? All the all the links to everyone, So yeah. Okay, then let's get on with rookie here, everyone. And the thing that we're gonna try to do, guys, is that we're going to once I do get a boom, I do want to give away points to everyone. But I feel that, you know, there is so much delay on that, so we're gonna try something today. It's like, once there is a boom, so then to get points you need to write boom. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do. But okay, let's get started. We do have the backbone, we do have the thorn. I'm most likely gonna go right, most likely gonna go Marlin, and let's get to it. So guys, and you, Clutch, you can do emojis as well, but just you need to have boom with. Like, the thing that I'm going after is, like, it does feel like you do need to be active in some sort in chat. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Hole number 1, you know, it's like either we go here, lay up here and take that, or we go rough bump on the left here. I do think we actually gonna go up here with a power 1 ball using the Quasar. I know it's a little bit of an aggressive line, but the thing that we benefit from it is the fact that we do get ourselves, you know, possibility to use yardage notes and stuff like that. 2.3 rings, I'll play max plus 20. And see if we can hit perfect ball for the first shot here today. You know, what's everyone's thought about everything that is new here? You know, the spin, the target in itself and stuff like that. What is everyone's thought about that? Phil, I've had a really good weekend, thank you. Really good, I must say. I do appreciate you being here. Family is good also. I hope yours is doing good as well. Danny, welcome in, buddy. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, so we start off by going left. Max plus 20, max side, and then 2.5 backspin just to get it stopped. I think the new update stops all great perfect shot controversy, says Bailey Midi. Is there anyone that do agree with that? Okay, so second shot, we're gonna take a look where we are at. There we do have minimum this. Oh, there was a tree there. There we do have maximum. Those of you having a little top spin can go rough bump. Me myself, I'm not gonna go rough bump here due to, yeah, just because I'm not having the top spin. Sure, we could go Hornet here, but at the same time. So 10% over adjustment. We're a little bit more than mid. So I play this one 2 rings. Perfect ball. Looks a little left here though. But yeah. Okay. Boom. Nice. Good start then. Andre, I played left. Okay, so let's see some booms and let's see if adding points to everyone does work. With that being said, you know, let's try it out. You know, it's still gonna be added later, I do believe, so it's still something. I'm trying to see if we can add it sooner than it was before. Gonna let our opponent take the... Oh, wrong. Gonna let our opponent take the shot before... Oof. Oh, really, Yak? Can you get any ball from the Prism chest? No, you cannot. You cannot get the UFC ball or the Champions 100 balls. Yeah, any type of branded balls, really. UFC, what is it made? The Open ball, and stuff like that. Mighty Quinn, my thought about the update is the following. It's like, first and foremost, you know, looking at the spin, I think that from player perspective was not needed. it's only is making people relearn something that was already tricky to get it 100% correct. But from a business perspective, if you're looking from Playdemic's perspective, it opens up a whole new world for them. So I understand why they do it, but yeah. Oh shit, Luke! I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Obviously, a massive boom and some love in the chat for Luke. Thank you so much for the $20, buddy. Sorry. I missed that. When it comes to the hitting perfect, I will have to say that we do need to blame everyone that is complaining about force grades. I remember myself talking a lot about that in the beginning, so I have a little bit myself to blame there also. But turned around pretty rapidly after that. So that's the reason we're getting it, so people could stop complaining it. Definitely booms for the nation as well. It was my bad, clutch kick, my bad. So I think that with the bullseye is gonna be something we will have to adapt for, but at the same time, those playing on a phone is gonna have a tougher time than those playing on tablet, in my opinion. In the end though, I'm for all changes. I like when it changes. It's not our game, so the decision we can make is either we adapt or we don't play. I do feel that, as I was talking to another player that reached out being not happy about the changes, is that I said if we get a head start by playing the game with the new stuff that we can use, then in the end it's going to get ourselves into a position where we will have an advantage over other players, and that's something that we should be taking advantage of. What I think. So again, what's your thoughts? Huang G Wen, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And yes, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Also, go to golf-tommy.com to get more Golf Clash content for free. All the playthroughs and stuff will be up after the stream. And then you have the summer special on Patreon, patreon.com/golfclashtommy. The summer special there's half the price of the Ultimate Tournament guides just for July month. So check it out if you do want to have them. Nicholas, it did take me 1,222 days to come to the point where I only have 2 clubs left to max. Oh, Puff, there we go. Thank you so much for that, buddy. You know, definitely something that good point. You know, so here is a little sticky spot on this point here. The problem is though is that we are in a position, you see here is a little sticky spot. Oh, ooh. That was not gonna be good. It's gonna be way left. Most likely a speed problem as well. Holy cow, that was bad. I waited too long. I do think the rough bump here is a possibility with this type of low wind. The only thing to think about though is, oh my god, that was bad. He's gonna ship that one in anyway. Sorry guys. Definitely gonna be probably a couple of more bad shots here as it is new holes. Michael, welcome. Welcome. Yes, you can get balls from the prism. You can get balls from the prism. Okay, so this is gonna be a difficult one. We're gonna play Titan here to give ourselves the power 3. I mean, I would play it 25%, but at the same time you adjust from a lower to a higher point, so you might need to do it a little bit differently. I don't know, but I do think Christian will make that as an attempt. I'm not sure. So with this type of win, we're gonna go right. PT, yeah, you know, at the same time, you know, you don't really know which ones that is, which ones, what part that is more than the other, if that makes sense. I'm thinking like, there is, what can I say? There is many players that has reached out and been very positive to it. But there is also players that has been negative to it, but that's just how it's going to be. That's always going to be the case, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go side spin to the right. I'm gonna go 1 bar of top spin. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go half a bar of top spin here. We do not want to roll too far, and we're gonna go this route here. So 20%. Max distance numbers. Perfect ball. My love and support, Mats. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that big time. I really do. Thank you, thank you. Give Matt some boom and some love in the chat. So the drive max plus 20, trying to just get it down there. Neil, thank you so much. FN Infinity, welcome in here. Spread them, welcome as well. Shapton, Mount Zero, JD Simra, Bailey Midi, a lot of people on Twitch. Thank you so much for being here. Such an inspiration, plus I'm drunk. Luke. Thanks, buddy, for another donation. Give Luke some boom and some love in the chat, and take it easy on the boost, buddy. Take it easy on the boost. Mark, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a difficult shot. Here we're gonna see a lot of people mess up, and I'm gonna aim for this ball guideline to be in the center of the rough, like this basically. I'm looking for the ball to either, you know, just take a bounce in the rough and roll out, or I'm going to take, you know, a double bounce to roll short. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Do you think we're gonna be a little bit higher up, maybe? 1.6, I play no elevation. Perfect ball, let's see. Very hard to get the speed correct on this one here, you see? It's rolling, 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 rolling. So we rolled a little bit too far, so what do we learn on that? We learn on that we need to back up a little bit or use less topspin. So, tough one to get the speed correct. We can also do a double bounce before if we want to. So up to each and every one what you want to do. Not the best shot, obviously, as we roll into the rough. But as I said, it's very difficult to get the speed correct, and then that obviously could happen. Keith, yes, the ring adjustment is the same. Tank VGR, welcome in here. So up to each and every one of you, but make sure that you back up a little bit with the tailwind. We did get that little more roll. So in the end, though, this is, in my opinion, an eagle, like an eagle hole, no albatross. Holy cow! Look, it started to, I don't know if you can see, but it's just started to massively rain. XLRA, thank you so much. What's happening, Tommy, about 3 weeks? I don't know what's happening in 3 weeks, Nick. I just know that after this week, Amelia is free from preschool for 3 weeks, and I'm gonna try to have a little vacation, charge the batteries a little bit. Has been a lot going on in yeah. So hole number 4. Now we need to play a little bit better, guys. Do you have the clubs that we're gonna have here? I gonna play Quasar. Like, thank you, Nick. Appreciate it, Max, as well. Thank you so much. I don't know about you guys, but don't you enjoy a little bit when it's raining? I do that, at least. Are you really going rough bump here, Amit? Like, will you really have the side spin for it? Lyle, yes I do. I'm gonna play Pro and Expert and Master later on, so we're gonna do all the divisions here. Unfortunately, a minor mistake on 2. Obviously, that's needed to be some changes with that. That's for sure. Ah, nice, nice, Amit. Good luck, Tommy. Have fun. Coop, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that big time. We're gonna first and foremost play here, then we're gonna give Coop some booms. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. Oh man, 2 great shots on a par 3. Oh my god. We're gonna come in right of pin here. Perfect ball would have been close, but god damn it, 2 great shots on a par 3. Definitely not in the zone. That's so bad. I played it medium distance numbers plus 10. We should have played it max. I was just I need to get my crap together. My apologies. Coop, give Coop some boom and some love in the chat. You know, guys, I'm struggling as well a little bit to hit perfect with a new bullseye. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna blame that completely, but it is a bit different. So, yeah. I'm gonna stick with the same ball, I do believe. That was Michael Manson. Thank you so much for the 10 bucks. I hope it's not start with thunder and stuff like that. Give Michael some boom and some love in the chat. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Riva, no, after this week. After this week. Yeah, Tony, you know, I do have personally a little bit harder times to hit perfect, but it is okay. It is okay. Like, for the playthrough sake that comes after, I'm gonna have to play a couple of holes again, obviously. I always do that. Andreas, that's perfect. Big Topper here is a beautiful club to play, my opinion. We should maybe let's give that one a go, because that could be all the way down to level 1. I do think that we do have the Big Topper here. We do. Gonna have to play a very close line to the trees here. You know, honestly, let's just take a look really how. I honestly think, why not just do this instead to make this. I'm gonna do this instead, actually. Yeah. Should maybe have gone with Big Topper anyway, but I felt, you know, we could have gone maybe a little bit extra distance with extra mile. I'm not sure. What do you think? Big Topper there maybe to play close to the rough, or go with a little bit overpower to reach over there, or maybe go with a power 3 ball to reduce the overpower power to minimum. I want your thoughts. I want your thoughts. Again, it's new holes. We haven't started. Good. Still though, like, even though we get out there, we still have no issues to reach for the pin. And we're just gonna try to find... I think this is gonna be where we do one, but with a little backspin, obviously. Haven't been super on judging the speed here today yet. Amen. Oh my god. It's yeah, perfect would have been close, but perfect is not there. Yeah, we're gonna forfeit that one. Definitely gonna have to play this one again though. God damn it, with the great balls. I think we use the same, Claire, to be honest. I don't know. We need to start hitting the balls perfect here. Now we come to a hole where a side spin 3 ball, in my opinion, is gonna be... Perfect was in, always, always. Thank you so much for the opinions, guys. I'm definitely going to adapt to that later on. Okay, come on. We need to get some perfects here. Here I saw in chat there is an easy power hook in on this hole. I don't know if I'm gonna agree with easy. I don't think power hooks are easy, but if you know how to do it, then by all means. I'm gonna try to lay up here on the top. I'm just gonna play katana, try to get my eagle. Yeah, and not more than that, to be honest. Let's focus and let's try to hit some perfect balls. Getting it up there to the top right corner. You know, I love the big topper. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy that club, but accuracy is, as you say in chat, is poop. So I think it's due to personal preference, really. If you have a perfect ball with drive, it doesn't really matter what club you're playing. So would you rather, like, I do think with a power 3 ball, if you get very low wind, you might going to see yourself struggling with hitting over power perfect. I don't know. Hussam, thank you so much for being a patron. Yes, you should be able to do that. I don't know if that's just possible. I do think that's just possible to be through desktop. So here, you know, the thing is though, sure, we could, like, the thing is, we could lay up here and maybe try to go there, but that's gonna be difficult as well, as we're gonna be basically in the same type of situation. So I'm gonna go here and we're just gonna try to get this ball to green. I'm pleased with that. I take that. This is an eagle hole once again for me. Sure, we could maybe play a power hook or something around the trees. I'm not ruling that out at all, but I'm not gonna start with that type of option. but definitely something that I will look into later on in the tournament for sure. So that's a safe way to get the eagle, at least. Will you not curl toward the right hand fairway? You can do that as well, Nick. You can do that as well. I definitely don't think that the left side is going to be any more than just a safe way to get the eagle. Bashir, you know, don't take it personal, buddy. We do have a lot of people in here. I'm just trying to focus on both. So again, guys, you know, like, I'm not ruling out that there is better options on hole number 6 at all. So I definitely think that, you know, playing with quarterback curl, as Nick explained, or maybe a power hook or something, would be way more beneficial to go on the right, due to otherwise, you know, being in a situation where we can't go for pin. And I don't like that, but at least as a safe option, left side is there at least. Derek, good luck today and thanks for all that you do. Thank you so much for the $5, buddy. Give that Derek some boom and some love in the chat. Thank you so much. These are also going to be hard next, but what I've been playing lately. Breel, we'll see what's happened. See. Gonna be interesting. Victor Anaya Gracia, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. And do like Victor, become a subscriber on the channel. It's much appreciated. Andreas, did you play right side? Or left side? Or where did you play? So here I'm gonna play a power 3 ball, guys. We're gonna do that just to ensure that we do get as little overpower as possible. I'm gonna try to just get down to the top there. I'm not looking to get to green. Here you could definitely pull a power 5 ball and just go bananas. What do we have? 2 rings. So I'm gonna adjust 1.5. I'm gonna push up 2 rings. At least. Let's see. Tiny bit of overpower here, not much. Okay, thank you, Andreas. Thank you. Definitely, you know, good one. Definitely gonna dig into rookie of this. Sunil, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. Alain, welcome in here. Big topper hole. Could be Peter, but then you will most likely not reach over directly there. It's kind of, again, a situation like hole 5. Either you go with a little bit of overpower or you play the big topper before the rough. And again, I'm very, you know, I'm very much not decisive here, as again, it's new for us all. Nice. Boom. Get in. So we got 1, we got 7, and I would consider that to be an okay start, that's for sure. So I'm gonna add some points to everyone. I don't know why the point command doesn't work, but right boom, and let's see if we can get the points added in much quicker time. We're just trying that out, obviously, otherwise those are gonna be added later. Chris, you are just exactly the same. Just ignore the inner ring. Just ignore the inner ring, buddy. Okay, a par 3. We hit great on 2 of the par 3s. Now it's time to not hit great. So yeah, Okay, hole number 8. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the booms. And we're going soon into pro. Have 2 more holes to go. This is once again a tricky one. The par 3s here is, in my opinion, very difficult. Thank you, Cam. Appreciate that, buddy. Good luck to you as well. Oh. Here I do think... here I do think, though, that maybe minimum distance sniper would be very beneficial here for us. Let's see. Let's see. It's gonna take some time to dial in the par 3s, that's for sure. You know, let's... it's minimum. I might gonna go power 1 ball to just go up a little bit more. Let's try to just put ourselves in minimum distance here. No spin, minimum distance, and let's give it a go and see. Finally a perfect ball. Looks maybe a little bit right here. Close. I'm honestly happy with that try. So I put myself minimum distance, no spin, ball guideline to the hole. Power 1 ball. Felt good. I definitely is something that I would recommend for you to play. I played minimum distance plus 25. And we just burned the edge. Grant, yes it is. Yes it is, buddy. F Expert, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Trying to read up. Way more booms. Now you introduce these points. You know, I felt so bad the weekend round in the last tournament where I absolutely shit the bed and didn't boom anything until, you know, 7th hole stuff, you know. Weird. Somebody, do you recognize this weird 2 lines around the hole at hole 7? Is this a graphic mistake or what do you think? It's each time. Haven't checked, amigo Marco. Well, let's take a look at that in pro. David, welcome. Welcome. Tommy, just a curiosity, does YouTube take a % of donation? Yes, they do. They do. Every place where you donate, take some type of percentage. If you're gonna donate some place where they take the least amount of percentage, is PayPal directly, or it's going to be Patreon. YouTube takes 30%. Nothing you can do. If you guys remember about the charity donation, I was in talk with YouTube, and I happened to like, they happened to take like around 25,000 Swedish for all the donations. There was nothing we could do. Nothing. It was just like terms of service. Yeah. And for me, that is just... I understand that they have rules and that might not be much money for them, but I did not expect that. So anytime we, like next time we do have in some sort next time we in some sort have any type of thing like that, then it's going to have to be coordinated in a different way. We still happen to give away 100,000 Swedish. I think we got like 90,000, then I pulled in 10k myself. Derek, you can set your own pledge if you want to. That is a possibility on the pledge page or the tier page. So okay, so I don't really know where. I do think I'm gonna go a rough bump out here instead of trying to do with quarterback curl, but at the same time we might get more distance with the quarterback curl on it. We'll see. Yeah, Streamlab, you know, I do have Streamlabs, but that's kind of like all the donations go to Streamlabs inside your credit card or PayPal. So, PayPal take, I think it's like generally 3%. I do think. It's all depends on country for PayPal. Got a hole in one using max distance, so sometimes it seems like a little lucky. Of course, of course. Of course, luck is definitely something that we do need to have, right? Let's try to go even up here, and then we bag the sniper. Okay, so we do have the freaking rough there, like the bush. I don't really know how much I do have with yeah, I'm gonna go sniper as the second shot. We play max plus 10. I'm gonna go full curl. Yeah, like not much curl though, but we're gonna go full curl and do a rough bump out here. So there's definitely, for those that do have a little higher club, you can bounce through the trees. Like you see, I don't know if you see my cursor, but if you look here, like you could be able to bounce through the trees here. A possibility. Headies, thank you. Adam, morning buddy. GC Jones, good that you take some notes, buddy. We all do need that. We all do need that. Tough tournament, new tournament. So hopefully I will be able to help you all out in some sort. Okay, so here we are in absolute maximum distance. Need to kind of think here. Okay, that's gonna be pretty massive. I'm gonna try to aim here. I'm not thrilled about how this one looks though, but let's give it a try. .9 range, I play max plus 10 with sniper. A good try, I must say. I'm okay with that. 3 top spin is what I used, and 2 bar side spin to the right. Max plus 10 was a little bit too much. I do think we should remove the 10 and just play max, I think. Kavak, thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, Breel, that was a hard one. I just personally, I'm not a good player on City Park. I'm not at all. So I was not surprised that I played really bad the last tournament. I'm not gonna lie. So just I'm just gonna go in here and. So for those of you that are looking for more. For those of you that are looking for more rookie content, Matthew is live and streaming, ! Erlich. I know Christian will be playing rookie today. I do think there is plenty of others will also play rookie. So make sure you check it out. Otherwise, we are done with rookie. A little up and down, but had a problem hitting great balls. Sorry, a problem hitting perfect balls at the start of the tournament. And I hope that's not going to be a problem. We'll see though. I do think in general it's going to be a little bit harder to hit perfect, at least for myself, as I'm so focused on the yellow ring. But we will see. Now we're gonna dig into pro. I just want to record this replay because that's gonna be something that I can learn from moving forward. I noticed you're pulling to the bullseye and not over as much since the update. Any reason? The reason for that, Connor, is due to the reason I do that is due to the fact that I have not a blurry bullseye. That was the main reason why I pulled over the bullseye before. So. Okay, let's go in and play some pro. Go. Why? Tell me, what's the name of the cord you're using from your iPad to the computer? I can't find it. One that works with OBS. I use Elgato Game Capture. Is what it's called. Adam, thank you so much for the $5, buddy. Give Adam some boom and some love in chat. Cheers, buddy. Magnus, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's go in and play some pro. This is gonna be interesting. Hole 1. I do think that we're gonna see ourselves playing right hand side. We'll see though. It all depends on the win. Peter Abraham, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so we need to change in caddy here. Big topper could actually be a valid one. Sniper 9. I'm gonna remove that. Lion. Okay, we have Grizzly 7, which is interesting, and then Thorn 7, Hornet 7. How much topspin do we have there? It's like 3 bars. Should be enough though. Okay. Yeah, let's go in and see what we can figure out. Illicit Shot, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. Let's go pro. Tom, thank you, but it's bedtime for me. Good night, guys. Richard, have a great night, buddy. Southeast win pro with Kata. Okay, thank you, Puff. Thank you. Tommy, when are the new season balls coming out? No clue, Evo. No clue. Slash, welcome, buddy. Thank you for doing this for us, Tommy. I've been watching you for a year now and I've proven my game so much. Thanks you. Thanks to you. Good luck. Thank you, Emil. Thank you so much. Glad to be able to help. Repita, welcome in here, sir, as well. Are you streaming anything this tournament? Okay, with this type of wind, I'm gonna go right side and do rough bump. Is what I'm gonna do. Thank you everybody for being here. It's much appreciated. Okay, so first shot I play 20% over adjustment. Is what I'm gonna do. Let's go our favorite ball, Katana. Max side, 4.5 bar top. Could be like if I'm trying to find myself on like max. Or maybe we should go with Hornet. We'll see. 3.9 rings. Might go Hornet on this one moving forward. All depends though how. Ah man. Okay. We need to hit perfect balls. Oh my god, I've never had so much trouble with that as I have had this morning so far. Okay, but it's new. I'm gonna have to adapt. I'm gonna have to. Oh my god, yeah. We still are in the fairway though, so not the end of the world, but that feels weird. Dominda, thank you. Benjamin Warren, welcome. Andrea, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. Looks like your hitting perfect is now pretty impossible using a laptop as the center of the take shot is in blurred. Oh, you're playing with a laptop? Tom, I have played, that was a long time ago, I even tried that, but I can just imagine. I just have to adapt here. It's gonna take some time, obviously. The only one that's never gonna be, that's gonna go into it directly is Daniel. He's a absolute master when it comes to hitting perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna be in absolute minimum distance. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoy this spot. I'm gonna go one top to go with ball guideline through the hole. Even though we do not have a fully developed ball guideline, it's definitely worth a trying. Minimum distance is 2.1. Came in a little bit hot, but I take it. Boom, nice, good start. Okay, so that was in absolute minimum distance. I played that one as you guys so much said before, 15% minimum distance. I will change that on the website to 15%, as well as I've been playing that one 10. So we're gonna change that to 15, and I thank you each and every one of you for that, because I've had several people saying they have been dropping with 15%. Time for me to try, and then we're changing around. So even if we wouldn't be in minimum distance, we're max. I do think we're gonna be very close to maximum distance, but it's good to know what we can do. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna add some points to you all. I don't know why the point command doesn't work, so you can check the points, but I'm adding here to you all. Hole number 2. Okay, now we need to play better. We do have, okay. Depending on wind here, I might go rough bump. Okay, like if wind is somewhere headwind, or you know, maybe it all depends if we're in between clubs. But it's either gonna be sniper, double bounce over, or it's gonna be rough bump. We'll see. Romain, welcome in, everybody. Let's see you. 7 north E. Ah, poop. That's gonna be. That's not gonna be a rough bump. Not with this type of wind. Maybe with a special ball, but I had. This was the wind that I had the most problem with making a rough bump, as I had to really compensate for going from a lower to a higher point. Gary, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Hey, Tommy, good luck. Been full of all these extras. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that big time. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't really bother me. You know, I made my mistake before, and I've answered to them so many times. And it's my own fault. I shouldn't have done what I did, even though, you know, no one would have cared if it was anyone else, and there was no money involved, anything like that. And I should have made different, but yeah, it's what it is. I can't really do much about it now. I just can do better. I just can adapt and do better. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. Good try though. Like, yeah. The Curate, thank you for the good luck. That was medium distance plus 20. Very tough to find the spot that we're looking for though, so that's so good try, medium distance plus 20. I played 2.5 bar top spin. Think we do need a 2.8. Thank you, Barry. So that was a good shot. I'm not gonna qualify today, as again I do want some extra looks on it, even though like we started off really well. So very pleased with that hole, and now we come to hole number 3. It's a real poopy hole. Let's see, maybe we can actually go over here. Maybe that would be very interesting if we could. I do have that pot there as a. We're just gonna cover. Let's see what what wind was it? Northwest. Okay, we'll see. Might not gonna, but just changing around a little bit to be prepared. So it's half price for Patreon Texas this month, right, Tommy? Peter, it's for new customers only through July, but yes, that's correct. I do have some nice things planned for those that has been patrons for a little while, but more on that is gonna be related to a giveaway with a little extra something. So we'll see. Thank you, Kieran. Appreciate that. You should have my teammate Danny on. He plays for us. We are military vets and Wolfpack for life. Nice. I don't know Danny. Like, I will be dual streaming something this week. I do hope to be able to stream with Ian. Otherwise, we'll see. No, I know the point command doesn't work. Like, you can't check the points for some reason, but I don't know why, to be honest. Okay, let's see if we can. If we have a berserker ball here, would this be a possibility for us to reach over? That's the freaking question. I'm not gonna, but we're gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna time out. I thought I should have time out. Nice. Yeah, you know, I do think we should be able to reach over. I just don't want to gamble. So there is definitely gonna be a way to. Oh, wrong. So should have, definitely. Ah, God, I really did want it to. to go over there, to be honest. Like one ring, gonna do center. Now we don't have a tailwind, so still a little bit too hot. We should not push it up that much though, but now we are on the frame, so that's fine. So that's fine. I'm still gonna play non-live players anyway, so it's really nice. No, Coop, everyone plays where they feel that they can compete, in my opinion. I do think that the problem people are having are for those that do have, you know, 10, 5, 10 gold banners and still playing rookie and not going up. So, okay, hole number 4, we do a rough bump. Hole 4, 5-1 southwest. Interesting, thank you, Puff. Appreciate that big time. I'm gonna... I'm thinking Katana here. Yep. A 6 with a pop 1 full curl and a Katana to the hole with no problem. Like, did you get over, Steve, or like what did you do? Didn't really understand there. Stefan, thank you so much. Interesting here, because we're most likely gonna drop down into the sand. Gonna be left here. Good speed though, a little bit short. So okay, we should have gone one top and then we should have actually gone more. I played this one medium distance with a 30% over adjustment. That's what I played it in the playthrough before the tournament. Yeah. Anas, thank you so much for the good luck. Appreciate that. So yeah, we need to do more on that, that's for sure. Maybe use a Kingmaker there to reduce the wind, because it's the bounce when we hit the ground that is the issue. Manjamil, thank you so much. Northwest. Okay, thank you, Puff. Thank you. You know, we're not gonna play with a wood club no matter what. So let's go in and see how we should attack this one. Stanley, thank you for the good luck. There is a lot of elevation drops, that's for sure. You just need to find a way. We're starting well in pro, need some tweaks there for hole number 4, that's for sure. Oh, I do think I'm gonna try to go green here, guys. That's what I'm thinking. Adrian, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. When you're gonna apologize to people for your poor advice, you should be advising people to play their own way. You're welcome to play your own way. It's not really my fault that you cannot follow the advice that is given. Okay, so I do think that we're gonna go here actually. Nice. Evo, if you're talking about the Patreon guides, they are not gonna be out until tomorrow, always Tuesday. When it comes to playthrough, will be out today. Nice, 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 nice. Felt good. Thank you guys. We could have gone with a little bit more curl though. But I do think we're gonna have to play this shot. And I do think we are able to play this shot with... I'm gonna pot it in just because we're gonna want to... Oh. Yeah, get in. I wanted to have a boom so we can give out some points. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, hole number 6. We're gonna go over to the right. It's what we're gonna do. In some sort, we need to do that. I don't really know. Hole 6. I think there's not enough curl with XML 8. You have to play closer to the tree, Andreas. I don't think it should be an issue, but a great left is not gonna make it, I do believe. I would rather play a poke 1, or maybe even the rock, than the extra mile. Oh, interesting. We're definitely gonna go a power hook here. Sure. I haven't just decided for, but at the same time, you know. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go for a power hook here in some sort. Again, power hooks are not really my specialty. I'm not gonna go in and say that I'm a good player with power hooks and power slices, so we'll see. Yes, Christoph should definitely. I do think it should be a possibility. I'm not thrilled with a left to right type of tailwind though, but yeah, we're not gonna play. No, at the same time though, do we have to play? Okay, so we should really been. Let's just try something funny here, honestly. I'm gonna go outside there because honestly we do have a lot of room there. Oh my god, that was bad. Okay, so I was trying to get over directly to the fairway there. I'm still gonna reach most likely, but I'm just thinking here, guys. Should I? Are you thinking that I should go power hook on the fairway before to bounce over right, or you know, let me just know what you guys were thinking, because I might misunderstood the way of doing rings. 14, yeah, I did. I could have gone with more rings though, but I'm not sure I would have reached to the fairway still. Like we had a high wind as well. I'm just trying to. Interesting. We'll see. Mario, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? Daniel Mitrovic, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Flips_well, thank you so much for that as well. Thank you. Yeah, not good shot, obviously. We're still gonna reach though, but I'm just gonna see if I lay up here in some sort. If I go over there with this wind, should technically be able to reach over to bounce over towards the pin. Just gonna see so we get this one to green, which we should, but definitely not the best way to play. I don't know. Yeah, second shot that you know, still gonna get the eagle here no matter what though, but yeah, will not let negative people win. It is up to us to execute shots when we choose to follow the tips. Thank you, Coop. Thank you so much. Give Coop some boom and some love in the chat. Cheers, bro. Thank you. Oh, you made it fine. Adam, please please send me. If you have a hook that worked on hole 6, please send. Mark Kabiri, hey bro, thanks so much. Hole 7 northwest. Okay, yes, let's take a look at 7 when directly on the hole. Okay, directly on the hole, like not when. Okay. Danny, could you please email me? If you could, that would be kind. Okay, so like unfortunately, a great ball. I do think a great right is going to be better than great left, though. Okay. Cyclops, you need to contact the in-game support. No, Coop, I haven't done that yet though, but I will. Okay, we're gonna zoom in on the hole now, Marco. That's what we're gonna do. I haven't done that, but Jennifer did say that movie was up, and I like Will Ferrell, or however you pronounce. Can't really see anything there, Marco. I don't know what I'm really looking for. I'm sorry. Nice. Nice, nice. I don't know what what I was looking for. I'm sorry. So okay, good. Nice, nice. Let's go, hole number 8. We're gonna play sniper, and I'm actually gonna play a kingmaker here to just reduce the win. No, Joel, I haven't. We just playing pro. No, really. Percentage, I played 10%. %, max is what I'm gonna do. Or like was what I did on 7. Now the dry 20. 20. A little short. We do need to make sure that we do get the ball guideline through the hole. But that's okay. I play medium distance plus 25. We definitely need a little bit more. Yeah. Hole number 9. Continue here. Dipendra, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it does seem like that could be the case. Clutch kick. Yep. Whoa. That got a major glitch roll. I didn't expect that, so maybe we should take it a little bit easy with the overpower there. It's Mr. T. I'm okay with the update. That was a very glitchy roll there. I was unlucky. What can I say? I do think that all new stuff is good. But at the same time, you know, I don't think the update was really helping any players that much. I do look forward to the tournament update that they are gonna have hopefully soon. It would be interesting to see if we can reach from here. So, okay, we need to stay away from the glitch roll. We're definitely going to be able to reach. But I just want to take a look if... Hookie Basher, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Hope you're doing well also. So, that was Pro, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. So, yeah, let's go over and play some expert. Unfortunately, with that glitch roll, I do think I definitely used too much overpower. Okay, thank you, Martin. Have a great night. Thank you, Eman. Appreciate that. Maybe needs backspin. I don't think so, Nigel. I just think that we do need less overpower. I did go with a pretty hefty overpower, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here in expert. I'm gonna try to use the Grizzly a little bit here. Also, I do think that Grizzly is a club that is used more and more in expert. Yep. 5. We're gonna get ourselves the extra mile in one bag also. . Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Coop. Have a good night. Have a good night. Yes, Stanley, it will be up after. Everything will be posted. Thank you. Timothy Eid, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. I'm getting so much better thanks to your videos and updated text. Got a lot 3 expert tournaments, 12, 7th and 4th. Oh, thank you very much. Keep up the good work. Well played, Romain. Well played. Okay, let's go some expert. Yeah. See if we're gonna play right side or left side. It all depends on the wind, in my opinion. Should have picked the Hornet, honestly, wind. Yeah, I'm gonna play right side with this type of wind. Tin Manchu, thank you so much for the good luck. Appreciate that. Elevations hole 9. I play 10% for the drive and 10% for the second shot. But I would say that I do think that we need to revise on the second shot hole 9 to do no elevation instead. Fredo, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here. We're playing all the divisions as normal here Monday morning. Nothing is really gonna stop me from doing so. So I appreciate you all for being here. Yep, I'm gonna use we don't really need to use a Kingmaker, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Gonna go 4.5 bar top spin. Kind of still want to have the rough bump, even though, you know, we could get further down if we wanted to. Max plus 20. Perfect. Nice. Get this one over. I'm looking for a short iron approach, so yardage doesn't really matter. I'm gonna see. Yeah. There. Thank you, Mo. And thank you, PJ Rowe. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mark. Okay, so here it's either going to be a short iron or, you know, a long iron. So we'll see what we can do here. Yep. Let's see here. So there is Max. Nice. Play that one. What did I play? 66% slider, 15%. So yeah, it's a nice. So I played it medium distance plus half a ring for those that are not using slider. Okay. Nice. I don't know if I gave people. I'm gonna give some points. Go. Hole number 2 is gonna be, depending on wind here, either a rough bump or just a normal bounce. We'll see what ball we're gonna play with. Why is the video gone? Is the video down or? Disengage Gamer, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Tack så mycket, thank you so much. Real, I think in the end, as we don't really need that much topspin from playing right side, it shouldn't be an issue to play with whatever we feel comfortable with. Okay, so. Close. What is slider is something that you could use in slider is something that you use in application. Okay, so that's to basically, you know, let's say that you are in somewhere between medium and maximum distance, then you can use the slider to, you know, pinpoint the adjustment a bit better. That's a really good tool, and I would say especially in mastered, slider is used almost exclusively, but when it comes to expert it might be a little 50-50. But most of the players in expert that are competing at the top is using slider, so it was 66% slider if I'm not remembering incorrectly. So here I play medium distance 20%, just like pro. I do a double bounce to get the speed correct. I like the spot further back than what our opponent is doing, for an example. So did I hit great? I must have missed that. Yeah, you should definitely be able to do a rocket rough bump. I just don't really see the big benefit from it when we can play with the with a sniper, to be honest. The rough bump, I don't like the rough bump with tailwind. It's gonna be just a weird. It's gonna take some time to dial in. Let's say it like that instead. So. Aha, okay. I didn't know I might. Sometimes you mean. Now I'm gonna try to get over with this type of wind. Now we do have a higher wind. So. Thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you do want to get our Patreon summer special. You go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy and check it out. Oh, I should have had the sniper. He reached over pretty easily. Steven, I'm playing expert. What I do? .5 rings, and then we're gonna push up to max. And so, okay. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, so we just get us over there. Max OP. Yeah, you should. I do think we should be able to get over Ang even with a crosswind angle here. It kind of depends on the club, obviously. If we do have lower level clubs here in expert, yeah, could be. It depends on the club, Ang. I think you need an Apoc 6 minimum or Thor Summer 6-7 or something. You told me, would you prefer left or right side for second shot here? Really don't, haven't decided yet, to be honest. You know, if we look at the rough bump, it's a very glitchy ball guideline. So I'm not really gonna go for the rough bump. Here we should definitely be having the grizzly, that's for sure. Ah. I might pull too much here. Okay, doesn't really matter as we're not qualifying anyway. So, came a bit too weird. Thank you, Ashley. Rick, good morning. Morning. Yeah, but it's good that we're not qualified. It took too much time. So it doesn't really matter. That's too bad. Would have loved to see how perfect ball would have done here. Came in a little bit hot, but we catched a pretty bad spot there as well. Of course, I miss a lot. So I was unfortunate to have a great ball there. I do think I do need to control that with a better pull angle. I'm gonna forfeit this one and go to hole number 5. Let's see what we can do. We had win, so we could go green in pro. Let's see if we do have the same in expert. So we just go. We do have the clubs that we do want to play with. So, yes. Let's go. Hole 5. That would be nice to have the same wind, and we'll see. Kind of. We're definitely gonna go for it though. Still the same type. So obviously those players with clubs, I do think, okay, let's aim for the ball guideline to be just there by the tree. We're still not gonna hit the tree anyway, so... Or like, maybe give ourselves a little bit room, just in case, 6.9 reigns. Went to green, but again we bounced over the left side rough, so we could definitely go with more curl here. I'm a little bit too low on the curl. Henry, it's gonna be out later on, buddy. So as we're playing a non-live play, we're just gonna forfeit anyway, so we do have that. So that was nice. So definitely gonna go for green here. And as I said, that those playing with higher level clubs has an advantage. I take that back. I take that back. So let's see here. We do have. Okay. See. Yes, Andreas, I'm not sure you will reach to green though, but you will definitely hit the fairway. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you could aim closer to the tree as well. I don't think really don't think that okay. I'm just gonna play this one safe, to be honest. Try to. What do we have? Arfa Biscuit, you can read the post on Facebook, and that's exactly how it is. No, I just never really had more trophies because I don't play tour play, only play tournaments myself. So I don't dump trophies, and having low trophies in a division doesn't get you in a easier bracket. Doesn't work like that. Let's see, I'm gonna take off a little bit of curl. Should maybe have gone with max curl, but we'll see how we come in here. I just don't want to... Oh, okay. That's totally fine. Hole 5, you play 6.9 rings for a 10.8 win. Is that 15% uphill? Let me... 10.8. Did I play 6.9 rings? Then that was a mistake. That was not the case. I was about to play... I should have played 8. Played up without elevate. I need to check that later on, Militant. Thank you for spotting that out, buddy. Thank you, guys. That was definitely not at max then. My bad. My bad. So definitely was not a full adjustment. So then that definitely changes the way that we need to play that one for sure. Okay, interesting. Okay, I must have. I think I looked at the Thor's hammer on Caddy, to be honest, because that sets 6.9 max distance numbers. Steve-O, thank you so much. Life with Bunty, welcome. So, okay, this type of win is a little bit difficult, but we should be able to manage to get that one over to the right anyway. Toby, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so 6.9 rings, then we'll need to... That was minus 15% max. Then that's the case. Then that's the adjustment we're gonna go with. I apologize for... I honestly looked at the wrong club, but it worked. Seems silly now, obviously, afterwards, but... Thank you, PJ. Good luck. Ash, it's gonna be before September. Tell me what you think about the visual thing, trees on the course disappear and appear while adjusting. Do you think that's an advantage, or is confused they appear and disappear in the same second? I think the idea, Marco, is good. That, you know, they become transparent when you're trying to adjust. Because otherwise it might become too difficult. But obviously in certain spots it kind of goes back and forth. I don't know, really. Yes, Ash, you can get mummy balls from the prism. I'm gonna miss this one left Should I play that one max? I did remove 3 decimals from that, so... %10 on the drive. On this drive I played 20%. I played actually 20% minimum distance number, so you can remake that one better. Here I did play with, you know, not max distance completely, 10%. So definitely needs a little tweak there on that one. Yeah, I missed that, Mark. I didn't even pay attention to it. You no longer have to have your clubs maxed out like before. No, that has never been the case. You have always been getting one set of, or like 3 balls in the prism before, you know, like when you have one, when you have a lot of clubs maxed out. Legend of D, I like this course. I really, yeah, I really do like new holes. I really do. YNWA, it was a mistake. I mislooked at Thor's hammer instead of the Apocalypse. But honestly, I do think that worked really well, weirdly enough. If I would have adjusted 2 rings more, we would have clipped the rough on the left. Might be. Maybe just if we... Just thinking, maybe... Let's take a little look here. Isn't there a very sticky spot there, guys? We're gonna time out, but look. So what do we have? We have 4 back, 1 left. Ball guy slightly through hole. So... let's give that a go. So what's everyone's opinion about the new holes then? Do you like it or... yeah. Or not? Wasn't like the sticky spot was... Also, we didn't even go complete max. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Came in a bit too hot, so we should just have adjusted for the hole. But that was interesting. It wasn't entirely 1 left spin there. That was pretty obvious, because when I used entirely 1 left spin, I didn't find the sticky spot. That's why we came into a very bad position there. But I do feel that spot is definitely gonna be very interesting. But we do need to have a little bit more backspin to have ball guideline to the hole. The lads channel, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Yeah, I apologize for that little rushed shot, but I played that one. What did I do? A minimum distance plus 25. Tommy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much hard is expert in this tournament? I'm thinking of playing my first expert round, normally a pro player. I would say, for me personally, I think the City Park was tougher for myself. I really do. You know, here I kind of like, if we reach over here, it's not really gonna give us anything, but it's gonna definitely give us okay, let's give this one a little try. Let's just try if... I just want to try something here. If I can get more left here and just get it to stop on the fairway. Okay, a little bit too much curl on that one. Maybe we should honestly have gone with a little bit of topspin instead, or just reduce the... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Maybe just bounce over there on the other side. The reason I'm not... I'm just thinking first, like, should we just blast it? But at the same time, if we go through the trees in there, we really don't have a good spot for the pin anyway. Yeah, bro, I did. Like, City Park is my worst course. I'm not good at those courses at all. I can, you know, I can have good shots on them, but executing wise, I've never been good on City Park. Never. And that show. It does show when you don't feel comfortable. You know, we can bounce it over like our opponent did to take a more safer shot though, but I don't know, really. Yeah, isn't really a point for us to play here, but you know, let's just take the rock there would be in the way anyway, so I would love to have that one to stop there, because then we could have reached for the rough bump for the sniper in some sort. Yeah. Okay, so that was expert. We play okay. We played okay. It could have been better. It could have been worse. Definitely a couple of holes that need to be replayed. Yeah, that at the end I could have done that. Oh, I could have done that, of course. I always forget about that. So yeah, my bad. Let's go over and go through master, and yeah, then it's time to start working on the playthroughs. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, let's just go in it here on hole number 1 and see what we're gonna get. Thank you, Romain. Thank you, Ben. Go hole number 1. Is there any problems with my sound, or can you guys hear me? Oh, Gas, congrats, well freaking done. Callum, I have been grinding too much. I meant in this turn it's actually massively harder than pro. No, it's not massively harder than pro, Stevo. It's not. Not in my opinion, at least. So, how do you work out elevation, Tommy? Is it simply trial and error? How far above and below the shot low? Yeah, trial and error, Gary. There isn't really a formula for it, because then, if there would be, then everyone would most likely play the same way. Thank you, JA. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marcus. Oh, Christopher. Oh, I kind of somewhat wants to want to blast it here, but what am I gonna do here? What ball should we go with? A 3-point here to just keep the distance. All right. Let's see if I can hit perfect here from... I use Clash Caddy. Clash Caddy is what I'm using. Anonymous, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Okay, so Christopher has a plan here. You know, obviously, oh yeah, it's honestly stupid of me. Why did I go right? We obviously have yardage nodes that we can play on the left. Oop. Yes, Tyrone, I will, buddy. Well done. Yeah, I should have played it left, guys. It kind of makes sense now with Christopher playing left. It's like, it's a linear hole, so we should be playing left. Yeah. There's nice rough bump on the right, but you know, we're looking at consistency here, like to be able to play with yardage notes and stuff like that. So 361, I'm really gonna pay attention to Christopher's second shot here. Close, so it's definitely... Thank you, Danny. So yeah, this is the way that I should have played. Honestly, maybe I should have played the rough bump instead. It kind of depends though, because honestly, like I played this one max plus 15 a little bit too much, but I'm kind of enjoying. You know, here we could definitely play a run and rough bump to the hole. Like a run and rough bump or something like that, taking away, or maybe do a hornet rough bump or something like that. Falcon, we'll see. I'm not saying that right side is bad, but I just think that the left side, due to yardage notes, once again is superior. Get in, Christopher. Beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. That should definitely be possible to dial in there for sure. Well played, buddy. I don't know if you're watching, but well played. So we can definitely... Oh, I need to... Oh, God. I need to forfeit now. I'm definitely gonna have to forfeit. Let's play with one of the new one of the Bandera. I'm gonna have to forfeit now, guys. Please remind me of that. Please remind me, because otherwise I will most likely qualify. I was very close the last tournament, but I do need extra days of luck on the holes. I'm just looking for a spot here and see if we cannot go. Okay. Could actually be. Okay, so we're gonna give that one a try. I'm just thinking there, like there is a sticky spot there, but I would like to have a side spin 3. I don't know, Anthony. Hope so. Shane, thank you. I do think that the rock here is gonna be the best play. You go for a rough bump. I just because you know bouncing on the fairway is really going to be difficult to find the correct landing spot. Okay, so we need a little push up there or start further back, further down. So definitely worth to get that one a couple of more tries. That's for sure. I'm gonna forfeit this here. Nice. Good luck. Okay, so I do think I'm gonna continue to work on that. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that, Mario. Thank you for good luck. Breel, thank you. Have a really great day as well. So, okay, let's go hole number 3, and we're just gonna get non-live players. So, even if I forfeit in the middle of the game, it's not gonna affect anything else than my own game. Okay, so what do you guys think the score to win is gonna be? What do you think? Thank you, Badgernator. Thank you. Good. Thank you, Romain. Appreciate that. Thank you, Jason, as well. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. So we're gonna go through the last holes of a master, and then gonna go and get myself a banana. And then start with the playthroughs. Definitely going to look into a couple of holes in Rookie and Pro before releasing those two. Oh, there, yeah, I thought about that. There's a tree there. That was unlucky. Well, maybe we'll see here now. Well, Michael, morning. Okay, this tree. There it comes. Yeah, I don't know. I like, again, we didn't really find, I didn't really find a spot at all, so this is gonna fly most likely. Yeah, a little bit too hot again, but we do need to think about that, so we're just gonna play that one for the eagle. Now we just try to wing it down there, honestly. So honestly, I don't see any spots there today. Maybe a double bounce over, but that's gonna be most likely a lot of OP or something. I don't know, really. We'll see. All 4. Interesting. We do have there. See. Which rookie playthrough video should we use as a guide? The one you already made, or wait for the updated version? Wait for the updated version, Ryan. And the reason I want you to wait for the updated version is because that's going to be based on the win that we do have in this tournament, which means that we're gonna see, you know, a bit more direct routes, if that makes sense. Okay, interesting win. I'm kind of thinking sand bump here would maybe be an option. Let's just take a look at the spot. Thank you, Paul. Ash, I haven't really thought about that. Hard for me to answer. Let me get back to you with that. Okay, so once finding this position, we're gonna switch ball. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that it was a bad question, Ash. I just don't know really what to respond. Nice, Shaba. Well, good start for your clan. Okay, so let's just set it up then as we Ah man, was a double great right. Yeah, that's not gonna go obviously. Okay. Yeah, I was not even close to perfect. I'm sorry guys. I do like the spot though where I did set up as we go with the complete minimum distance. Just need to play that one better. Yes. I'm gonna take a little time obviously though with new holes. Let's go to hole 5 directly. God damn, it was an absolute bad shot. So I play minimum distance. Then the plan was to play a quarterback minimum distance plus 30 was the initial plan though, but yeah. So the question is, are we able to maybe go green here as well, or will this be too much? Let's give it a go. Let's give this a go. Yeah, Ben, in the end though, I see that we do need to drop 1, and with this type of wind on 5, I do believe we need to drop that one as well. See here that, yeah, it's not really close to any trees whatsoever. We do need to come in with more curl though. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to go for green here for sure. I'm honestly gonna aim here at the tree. Let's see if we do have a tree in our way in some sort. Yeah, too much curl right here from my end, but yeah, it's definitely possible to go green here. It shouldn't be that hard. We have too much curl and maybe even too much overpower. To be honest, maybe even too much OP. Because that one did fly, and so okay, so we're gonna go green on 5. That's gonna be a must. It's gonna be a must. I'm not really sure how we should be. It's the whole power 5, win 2 on hole 5. Gas. Oh right, they give us this type of wind. Hummity hum. Yeah, I'm gonna see what our opponent is doing here. He's most likely gonna try to go directly over the raft. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. Thanks for putting in the work most of us don't have to do. Absolutely love the text. Got much love, brother. Shane Walling, thank you so much for the $5, buddy. Give Shane some boom and some love in chat. Thank you so much. Can Cirque Power Slice make green? I don't believe so. Ryan, you will be able to get it in chest, I believe, from Tour 7 and up. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. So we reached a pretty far bit there, and I do honestly think that it could be wise to give ourselves like a shot with a power 5 ball in some power 5 ball here. Sure, I do have Apocalypse 8, so I do need to think about that also. But I do really think that on this hole, if we lay up, we do have basically no chance. Sure, a power hook, but what do we want with that? Honestly, from this spot here, we have a short iron. Sure, it's a massive wind, but we'll see. I'm gonna massively over-adjust this shot here. Or like, not massively, but I'm going to... Okay, so I played at one max plus 30. We do have a lot of plus yardage there. We could definitely reduce that one and play it like max 20. Should be the next try. I wanted to really over adjust that shot to make sure that I'm gonna miss right. If I'm gonna miss, it's gonna be easier for me to then get to the end goal. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. So I do think that's going to be the case. I do think those people playing with a Poke 5, 6 would benefit from maybe using with more wind. But I do think short iron with a strong crosswind, that's going to be better. But again, it's day one. It's day one, so let's go hole 7. Oh, headwind, interesting. So I do think we're gonna end up in the rough here, to be honest. I felt weird though. So 374. We'll see if we are able to play yardage here in some sort. It's a good drive though. Outcast2CA, thank you so much for following stream on Twitch, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Also, get the summer special on patreon.com/golfclashtommy. Thank you everyone for being in here. That is very appreciated. Okay, so now let's see here. Where do we have min? We have 374, guys. We're pretty close to max, and we pretty much have a straight wind here. I'm gonna try to use the bunker. I do believe maybe use white ring actually. Let's see if I judged this one correctly. Close. Based on hole 7 here, we're gonna have to have an eagle here as well. So looking at the par 4s, those 3 needs to drop. That's just how it is. Yeah, those need to drop, and I do feel that I do have a very good line for all 3 of them already, which I feel comfortable with. Always on new holes is going to be the par 3s and the par 5s are gonna take time, which obviously once coming to weekend we're gonna have a good shot on each and every hole, I believe. But it's always gonna be in the start. The par 4s are crucial, and already looking at the first 3, it's definitely gonna be 3 ones there. Okay, so we do have a tailwind. So the question is, maybe we should just look. Yeah, maybe we should just look into finding a little sticky spot here. I'm just trying to find a spot with 1 ball, and then once we have find the spot, we're gonna change ball. There, okay. So if we start with power 5, once that is done, we change. Okay. Giambattista, welcome. Welcome. So the reason I'm gonna do a ball swap here is to try to once again get myself into a landing spot where I, otherwise it's gonna be very difficult with such an open fairway to find a spot where we can replicate. So we'll see. Is tailwind good for this hole? Both yes and no. It's straight tailwind, but the problem we're gonna have is that the ball is gonna have a longer first bounce and then the second bounce. So in the end, it's gonna be a bit difficult to get the speed correct, and it's very easy to go too long, at least as a start. But I do think that every time we have a wind that is directly at the hole is gonna be very beneficial for us in the long run. You see, our opponent comes in hot, and this is very easy to do. Okay, so not really close. As I said, we're gonna have to give this one a little time. Definitely not the correct adjustment here. I should definitely have been playing it half a ring to a ring more, because the second bounce makes it very iffy there for me. Okay, so at least the starting position is okay. Yeah, that's what I can say about that. So let's go hole 9 and just get this one. Hopefully we can find a way over to the left there to just give ourselves a nice and easy eagle. Okay, we should do. Honestly, I was super close to that tree. What? Wasn't that super close to that tree? Or was it just me that felt it was too? Kunal, I don't like in. I try to look at my adjustments on the par 3s, especially as what club will be the same type of way of playing in the 2 of the highest levels, and then quarterback 9 and 10 does that, where the rock 8 and 9 has a different adjustment. So that's the reason. I should though be playing more with the rock on in expert, in my opinion, on the par 4s. Okay, so we really need to think about the curl then, Christoph. Thing is though, we should maybe go Cataclysm here and go Rough Bomb. Maybe we can just... Let's see here, honestly. We're gonna go from a higher to a lower point though, so... Let's give it a go, honestly. Like, what can it hurt? Nothing. Whoa. Coming in hot! Oh my god. Yeah, definitely. Like, we do gain more distance, so I have to pull back or just make a different type of adjustment. In the end, that's how it is when we're trying out new stuff there. I hope I'm not gonna qualify. Guys and gals, thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I really do apologize for my lower mood, and it's gonna be better eventually. And in the end though, if you do want to get in contact, use support@golfclashtommy.com to send in. Please make sure to check out other Team Tommy streamers out there, so check them out, support them, and just enjoy the content. Playthroughs will be out very soon. I'm gonna start with Pro as normal, then we do go Rookie and then Expert, and then you know, in a day or two we do go Master. You know, I'm gonna be here tomorrow as normal time, and I hope you're gonna be there as well. You know, much love to you all. Have a great day.